All right, let's do this again. We are going to create a Springboot starter application for our budgeteer project, but we're going to try to use Maven. Let's add our video capture. I'm feeling like it. All right, take off your coat, stand up. Making the sound effects. Let's roll up our sleeves and get dirty. Let's fix our hairdo. I don't know which way my hair's. Okay, that's better. Now, let's go away. I'm little. Let's get started. So, I'm going to create a Springboot Maven project, and I'm going to launch IntelliJ IDEA. Oop, it's loading my other project. We're going to tuck that aside so when I find out what's wrong, or when I end up doing what's wrong, I can reference it. So I'm going to create a new project. I'm going to create a new Maven project. So let's click on Maven, see if this will work. Let's stick with JDK11. Click next. Private temp. Budgeteer service. We'll call this budgeteer service Maven. New window. We'll make it go over the top. And here we go. It's loading. All right. So source main Java. Let's. We're going to create a new package. We're going to call it budgeteer service. Refactor. Rename. We wanted that to be a dot. So now we've got source main Java budgeteer dot service. New Java class, and we want to call this application. We're just going to call it application. It's our budgeteer service application. And we've got a public static void main string array args. And what is it? Spring application run application.class. I'll get that, and then args semicolon application. And then we've got what is it? Application context. All right, do your magic. Add Maven Dependency. Woo! Let's go. Let's look at our old Maven Gradle project, and let's see. So we are going to look. So we need Springboot framework, Spring Dependency Management. Let's look at our application. So we need Springboot application. That's the first thing we need. We need this annotation, Springboot application. Add Maven Dependency. It finds it. Great. Import class. We're getting started here. One moment. Hey, Mikey. Did you fall down? Come on in. Come on. Come on in. Come next to the stove. I'm recording a video, though.
Dad,
Yeah?
I'm going to be in.
in just a couple minutes if you let me do this video. All right, and then we want our application context, and we want our Spring application run.
Is it even on? It's filling off.
Yep.
But it's not on that much.
Here we go. We're going to return that, flip that on, so it'll blow the air out. Don't burn yourself. All right.
If you wonder
Spring
what
application run is lowercase.
scream was, I was screaming because my hand was freezing.
I bet.
Because
Yeah.
I was seeing how I was making a handprint. I was like, ah! Because
All right. Mikey, I'm recording a video. 1 second. Okay. Maven plugins run. We want to run. We don't have our Springboot dependency for our Maven project. So let's flip over here and let's ask the internet. Maven dependency for Maven plugin for Springboot. Getting started. Okay, build plugin Springboot Maven plugin. I think I just need to grab this. Go back to my pom.xml and oh, I didn't need to do that. Build plugins. Springboot framework. Springboot Maven plugin. It is 5:21 in the PM. So now that I've got my Maven plugin for Springboot, I can go to Maven and plugin, and I've got Springboot run. I'm going to try and run that. There are some problems. CD budgeteer service Maven, and we can do Maven /. Because he's getting warm here.
So when are you coming back in?
All right, so Harmon, I'm trying to record a video. Let's look what we did on Gradle. Application context, Spring application, Springboot application. Build.Gradle. We changed it from Springboot Starter to Springboot Starter Web. Let's see if there's some rough equivalent in Maven. Probably need to add that as a dependency. Springboot framework and go back to the internet and see. .261, that looks good. That looks probably right. And it found it, and Try this one more time. It's running. Okay, so we've got this white label error page. What we need to do is we need to add a controller. What it's saying is it's saying this route's not found. So we're going to create a new class, call it controller. And we are going to give it the annotation rest controller. Import that. And then we need to, let's peek over here and see how we did it before. We need a get mapping. So get mapping, public string index. And we just return our text. So return budgeteer on Springboot with Maven. Got to stop it and start it and twist it and pull it and bop it. And just bring it over here in another window. Didn't work. Semicolon. Start. Compiling. Budgeteer on Springboot with Maven. Okay, that's it. We'll see you later.